Howdy y'all, it's Bodie again, and we're back for another episode of Educating the Modern. It seems simple and stupid to most people, I know, but there are certain people out there that still look up on YouTube how to boil an egg. So, I am fixing to prepare some pickled eggs, and so the first video will be how to boil eggs. There's got to be a better way than this. Very nice. Okay, so first things first. What you got to do is you got to cover your eggs to the top. Make sure they're completely covered with water. All right. We got them boiling or starting to. The trick to boiling eggs and cooking them all the way through is a lot of people. The mistake that most people make is they put them in hot water and then put them on the stove, turn the fire on, and they set the timer for 10 minutes. That doesn't work. Your eggs have to be in boiling water for 10 minutes. And that's all it takes. So what I've got here, I'm boiling about 20 eggs. And I've got them heating up. They're on the stove, and whenever it gets to boiling temperature and all that water around the eggs start to boil, that's when you set your timer. That's whenever you start timing the amount of time that you're cooking, and you go for at least 10 minutes. Now, I like my eggs to be completely cooked on the inside, really like dry and hard yolks and everything. So I go for 15 minutes. And that again is after the point at which the water begins to boil. And that's how you boil an egg. Now, whenever the boiling process is finished, you got to peel them, and when you peel them, you drain the hot water out, or you take them out individually and you throw them into ice water. This shocks the eggs, and what happens, the eggs on the inside shrink slightly because of the colder temperature and pull away from the shell. This makes peeling the shell a lot easier to get off. Now, if you're having a very hard time with peeling these eggs, taking the shell off of them, a lot of times it's because there's a thin skin on the inside of the shell. You've got to get up underneath that skin. You get up underneath that skin and continue to work it, the shell should pop off easily. Okay, and that's about all the tips I know about boiling eggs, aside from a little bit of salt and pepper that tastes great. If you're having problems with the eggs not peeling very well because that skin that I was telling you about up underneath the shell just wants to stick to the egg like crazy, one of the things that really helps to combat that is whenever you boil them, put a little bit of vinegar in there. Now, certain eggs just aren't going to peel easy. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. Like this right here is from my Copper Marin. She's half Copper Marin and she's half Rhode Island Red. And her eggs aren't peeling all that well at all. The skin really wants to stick to the egg itself. But right here, this is from my actually, the chickens are my wife's. I should give credit to her. Those are really hers. But this is from our silver-laced Wyandotte. And watch this. It just peels right out. So, some eggs are going to give you a problem. Some eggs aren't. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. But the vinegar in the water as it's boiling tends to help out a little bit. It also tends to help whenever they crack as they're boiling. The stuff, not as much oozes out. It cooks right on spot. I don't know why, but anyways. There you go. All right. Take care, and until next time, you're welcome.